Good day, good evening, good afternoon,
good morning.
Happy tea time. So here we are.
Look at these guys.
With this beast.
Yeah.
We are now quite happy. We're quite happy with this beast. I mean, we're just gonna unbox it. So it's a Legria HF G70
from Canon.
Canon.
So I will hand you over this tool.
Yes.
This is our tool. Yeah, let them see. Let them see. Wow, paperwork.
Some paperwork, instruction manuals.
Very good.
Even more
paperwork.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So let's see what's inside the box.
So there are layers here, as you can see.
Nice.
In the packaging.
Good.
Let's start from the bottom.
Okay.
So cables. And this is a power cable by the looks of it. One part of the power cable, because I guess there are two portions.
Yeah.
Probably.
This is one part of the power adapter. Yeah.
And it's the actual adapter.
That's the adapter.
I think.
Yes. Good. Nice.
And this one is for the lens, I guess.
Yeah, that's the lens.
Protective case, maybe, or
I guess this is the stuff that helps with the zoom, you know, the focus. I think.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yep. And what else is there? Battery.
Battery.
Okay.
Is this a spare battery, or is it just the?
This is the one that actually.
Just the one that came with.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will probably have to buy a spare one.
So if you want to have two batteries, you need to buy one more.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see if there's something on the top. The top part. Apparently nothing.
I don't see anything there.
No, nothing. So let's try to get.
Let's get
this thing out.
Let's get our little baby.
Maybe there's something.
Maybe. Well, we'll check later. But for now, guys.
I mean, there bound to be more cables. I think
no. We have the
an HDMI cable.
I
think it was mentioned. So it might be somewhere here.
Okay, so we'll check.
So this is the main attraction here.
That's main attraction.
As you can see.
Wow. It's.
Yeah. So this one. This is just what we really wanted, I guess.
Exactly, I guess.
Even it's nice to the touch. Very ergonomic. Good quality, of course. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if there's something else in the package.
Let's check the box.
There is no additional cables.
Yeah. So guys, just to summarize what was in the box: the camera, the power adapter, power supply, and then the battery and the lens cover. That's it. So this is the package. And then in this video we will make a full review. So of course we will make some tests regarding audio, video, picture quality, battery quality, and so on. So that's it. In the next segment we will be coming up with the let's say menu system. So we will check it out, guys. Alright guys, time to check our nice camera. So this is what it looks like from the outside. Obviously we will also check the menu system, and then we'll take a look at the different options, settings and so on. And I suggest that before we start, let's take a look at this thing right here, okay? This is very interesting, I mean, of course, obviously the cheaper cameras don't have this, but this stuff here is very, very useful. If let's say you are outside and then the sun is very strong and you would like to have a clear view what you are recording, then this is your friend here. Let's just take a look, okay? I will show it to you. So basically, to activate this, you need to pull this. So you need to pull it backwards. That's it. And basically now you can even change the angle. It can point upwards, or it can remain like this. It doesn't matter. And then you have to make sure that you have pulled down this part. You have opened up the lens. Alright, and then now basically if you look inside, we'll take a look at this bag of potato chips right here. So that's our object. Let's look into, and inside. Let's look inside and let's check out. there you go. There is this, you know, potato chips package. So, so guys, hopefully you get an idea, you know, what it feels like to look into this. It's very nice, very fun, and very useful. All right, so now let's continue. So basically, as regards the camera goes, it's very simple. You have here the zoom button. Basically, if you would like to zoom on something, you have to press this, and then also to unzoom, so to say, so to zoom back, of course. Alright, and the next one is the manual focus or autofocus. You can decide this one. And basically, very important, guys, if you would like to have more options on your startup screen, you need to have these settings to be on manual, okay? If it's on auto, a lot of options will disappear. I will show you what I mean, okay? So when we open the camera. So let's go further and then check this part here. Here, this is also very important. Basically, we have the camera, the off, and the media. And then now, basically, we are in the camera option. And if I move it to the left, the camera will, you know, turn off because it will go to the off section. And then if we would like to check the media, we can take this there. And then now the media will be available, all the files that we recorded. For now, I will turn it off again. Okay, it can be, that's it, now it's turned off. And then of course, if we are already here, I will open this for you guys. Good. So now that's it, and then we will continue this area. And this is my favorite, guys. Look at this. This is so cool. I could play all day with this. This is the memory card place, and in order to put the memory card in, we have to push this up, and then you can insert here. As you can see, there are two slots, memory card A, memory card B. It doesn't matter, you can put it in either slot, and then later in the camera you can select which one to record at, you know. And there is also nice settings there. For example, you can start the recording for A, and if memory card A gets full, then you can set the camera to start recording with the memory card at B slot, you know, so it automatically starts the recording in the other slot. So this window is very useful. I mean, it's like, you know, and it's also so good. I could just, you know, play along all day. It's like so fun to keep closing and opening. And then that's it for this part, guys. Let's move on. In this area you can find the recording button. You can basically start recording of video right here. This is our joystick that you can, you know, use in the menu system. So you can just, you know, move around, you know, press it so that it accepts a command, you know, or opens up a menu, or, you know, select something. And then this is the button for the menu itself. This is what you have to press so that you can enter the main menu. And then now here on this side, this is the part. I will put it back for you guys. So this is the part where you can open up this area, and this contains the USB-C slot. Basically here you can change the camera, you can insert the power adapter, you know, the supply, AC supply cable, so you have a, you know, constant availability. That's it. And then moving forward, we find here the grip. It's very good material, very nice. It's very comfortable to use, so the quality is fine. And then this part here, this is basically for, alright, so basically here you have the microphone output, HDMI output, you have a place for the remote control. You can also have a remote control, you know, assigned here, and then you have also a headphone jack output and a USB slot as well. It's very easy to handle, very you know, good quality here. And then this is the focus ring. Okay, you can basically modify the focus manually here, you know, with the ring, or you can set it to auto, as I mentioned. So the focus can also be automatic. So now we will turn on the camera. We will press this to the camera stand. That's it, guys. There's our power light, and then we don't have a memory card in, but it's not a problem. Of course, we can still proceed. So let's see. As I mentioned, now this settings is in the auto mode. So now you cannot press the auto. Okay, this menu option is not available. You keep pressing, but nothing happens. But if you press this and set it to manual, that's it. Now, guys, it should be okay. And as you can see, now you have more options. So you can click here. You can change the different, you know, settings as regards the recording goes. So, for example, now it's selected as a snow program, but you can also select like portrait right here. Portrait is basically good for, you know, taking pictures and videos about persons. There's you have a sports, nighttime or low light. That's night scene. There goes the snow. There goes the beach. There you go. So you have all kinds of different options here, guys, and that's why I said that it's important to have it on manual so that you can enjoy all these. So let's go back now, and then let's just say that we opened our camera. This is what we see, guys. So we have the battery. We have 35 minutes left on the battery. You can find here the basic recording settings. You know, I think this is the default, you know, Full HD 35 Mbps, that's and MP4. Those are the standard ones. In the right corner you can find information regarding the audio. Here in the bottom left corner you can take a photo. If you press photo, you just have to point, you know, press, and then it will take a photo. Now of course it doesn't do that because I don't have micro SD card installed. And then in functions, here you can check a few settings. To be honest, I'm not sure what gain means, so I didn't even modify that. Then here, of course, you can set the exposure, you know, and then the white balancing or the white balance system can be reached right here. You can modify here the, you know, the different settings for the color, daylight, tungsten. This is the like bluish color, temperature, and so on. So you can modify that here. And then BLC, it can be either on or off. By default is turned off. The focus is now automatic, but you can set it to manual as well. And then you have magnification, zoom, looks. I am also not too sure about this. And then you can set the audio as well. So guys, I will just, because it will take, you know, very long, and I am not going to, you know, go too deeply regarding these different options in the main menu, because the main menu is of course much more difficult, and I mean more complex rather. So it's very complex, a lot of options. So I'm not going to go into details. I will just go through like this. What are the, you know, different options and settings that you can see and check. Of course, if I feel like, I will still leave a few comments, you know, but of course not always. Then we'll press the menu button right there, and then basically we will enter the system. Let's check it out. So now we are in the main menu, and basically there are 5 main options. As you can see, now we are on the first one, but you can go to the second one. This is the second, third, fourth, and fifth main menu, and basically most of the menus have 4 sub menus. Not all of them. Most of them have 4. So let's start with the first one, and then basically you can either select it manually with your finger. You can go down to one, the first submenu, or you can use the joystick as I mentioned previously, and you can use this joystick as well. I guess it's a bit more comfortable. So basically in the first main menu and first submenu, we can change the digital zoom. We can go up until 800, which is quite nice. Then we can select the soft zoom control. We have the option to start, to stop, to start and stop. Then we have a zoom speed level. I guess this should be normal. But of course, if you would like to, if a very quick zoom is important for you, of course you can select fast as well. Alright. Now we have the grip zoom operation that's enabled by default. So the grip zoom speed can also be changed here. High speed zoom is turned off for now. We have covered the first part, and now we can jump to the second submenu where you can find the autofocus mode. It can be instant, medium, or normal. Then we have face detection and tracking. It's ideal for, like if you are taking portrait videos, for example, and then of course the camera can automatically follow the faces and then keeps the picture in focus. Focus preset speed can also be modified here. It's on normal by default. Backlight correction is automatic. Flickering can be reduced, of course. By default it's off, but actually I will turn it on right now. I think it's useful. Yeah, that's it. We just selected that, we clicked OK on the joystick, and then now it's set. Alright, now we can jump on to the next submenu, number 3. We have here the ND filter. I don't really know what that is actually, but it's automatic by default. Conversion lens. This one is, it's like I'm pressing it. Right, so the lens can be changed to wide angle lens or telelens. For now it's turned off by default. Image stabilizer is standard, but if you, let's say if you are running, or walking very fast, I suggest it to be dynamic. Powered image stabilization button is on, of course. The priority of the white balance can also be changed here, but we already seen that they're outside in the function menu, so we can also change it right there. And you can enable the focus zoom ring operation. When I was showing you the focus ring, if you want to use that manually and then change the focus with your hand, fine-tuning, then it has to be enabled right here. That's it for number 3 and number 4. In the last submenu we have we have the direction of the focus ring. It can be normal or reversed. I suggested leaving on normal, and then focus ring response, it's also normal. How fast you want the picture to be adjusted. Zoom ring direction, it's also normal. CP is like custom profile. If you want to set up custom profiles on your camera, this needs to be turned on. That's it for the first submenu. We can jump on to the next menu in the list. This is also very important because in the first part, the first settings, you can find resolution, and this camera has Full HD by 17 and Full HD by 35 Mbps. The maximum is 150 by 4K. Okay, and then the frame rate is 50, the minimum is 25. Then recording media, this is where you can select, you know, the memory cards. So by default is memory card A. You can here decide which one to record, which memory card to use for recording, I mean, and basically this can be, so there I will show you later the settings regarding this, which is very useful. And this is the one basically. So if you, for example, click relay recording, then it means that once the first memory card is full, it will jump on and it will start recording in memory card B in case you have two memory cards inserted into the device. Here you can, you know, change the settings for slowing down the video and or like making it faster. So slow motion and fast motion, you know, can be changed here. Oops, we'll go back. We can check here the available space in memory, but you don't have a card inserted. Then we'll go on to the next submenu. So here in the second submenu, basically we have different options for the HDMI cable, you know, because you can set the HDMI timecode mode, timecode running mode, initial timecode. So basically all these options are for the recording setup basically. So you can have a recording command turned on and so on. Basically this is the part that you are not going to use. Then we can, I'll just quickly show you guys. Timecode running mode, free run or recorded run. So yeah, these are the options that probably you're not going to use. So in the third submenu, here we can change the user bit type. Not completely sure what that means. Here are the color bars. Anyway, this is off by default. Then this is for the audio. The maximum is minus 20 decibel. This is regarding the 1 kilohertz tone. And then as regards the photo numbering goes, photo numbering is continuous until you reset, but I suggest to leave it on continuous so that you can really follow your files. Basically it's much easier, but of course after some time you can reset to begin numbering from 1. Don't know what that means. And then that's it. And in the last submenu we have one option which is display recording OSD. That's it. So now we can move on to the third item in the list, which is regarding audio. This is regarding the audio setup, but it's grayed out, I guess, because you don't have a microphone inserted. So the options are unavailable. And right here in the second submenu, we can increase the headphone volume, and we can also increase the notification sounds. So actually here it's set to high by default, so you can decrease it if you need. And then that's all. Let's move on to the fourth main menu. Here you can find various settings regarding the display. HDMI resolution can be set to Full HD or standard HD. The scan mode for the HDMI is either P or PSF. Output status, and then we can set the LCD brightness. It's in the middle now. Anyway, it's quite good. So compared to the fact that, I mean, despite the fact that it's only set to middle, it's quite strong. LCD backlight is normal. You can dim it, let's say if for example you want to go to sleep and then you still would like to check some media on the device. Okay, VF luminance is normal, but it can be set to high. And then that's it. Let's move on to the second submenu. Here the LCD mirror image is turned off, but it can be enabled, of course. Output on-screen display, it's on. On-screen markers are off, but you can enable all kinds of markers. These are the options. Distance units, well, it's set to meters, but you can also set to feet, depending on where you live or what you prefer. Then, as for the last submenu, we can change the language. This is the last main menu, and then in the first submenu, we can change the language. It's English by default. The time zone, the date and time, power LED and access LED are on. You can set the power off to be automatic. After some, if you don't use the camera for a certain amount of time, it will shut off, which is quite useful. Then this area is for remote. So if you have a remote control, then you can go to the remote terminal and then set these kind of things. These are just assignable buttons, like you can, these are like quick button guys. So let's just say that you would like to assign something to the buttons 1 to 5, then you can do that here. Then in the third submenu, you can also do the same, but for the screen. So the welcome screen, here you have the photo button. So this is appearing on the main screen when you open the camera. Here you can set custom dial buttons. Then you can find information about the battery. It's almost full now, so it enables 155 minutes of recording. That's quite good. You have a backup menu here. It's grayed out for now. USB mode, it can be GPS or UVC. Not too sure about this, what it means. And in the last submenu of the last main menu, you can find certification information, or you can reset to factory settings, so it will restore all the settings. So in a nutshell, guys, that's it. I tried to be as quick as possible. I didn't really want to go into too much details where I thought it will be needed. I just shared some information, but I just quickly showed you guys what you can find inside the menu, what you can change, what are your available settings, but this is a great camera, of course. Even with the very basic settings, even without changing almost anything, this will make great videos and great even pictures, And to show you that, we will be heading out with Mr. G. We'll go out, we'll record some nice videos, outdoor sound quality, video quality, picture quality, and then after that we will come back inside and then record some room video quality, inside quality as well, video quality. So yeah, let's go and then check that out. So guys, we are now outside and this is the sound quality test. The camera is in my hand. Optical image stabilization is on, and basically this is just full HD 25 frame per second. That's it. We are just walking, and you know, this is the daylight quality outside. And then now we will switch on to 4K just to check. This is the 4K resolution, 4K in 30 frames per second. Just walking, holding the camera in my hand. Yeah, it's mine. It's ours. And
it's just your hand.
Yeah.
But we're not sharing your hand.
Yeah, Mr. G is saying that. So, and important, this is automatic settings. We didn't modify anything. This is just the, you know, standard settings. We didn't, you know, fool around with colors or white balance or anything. This is the automatic settings of the device. But let's see some other settings. So now I will change the, you know, there is this part that you already seen in the, you know, menu system, where you can really change, you know, the different styles. So let's just see some other styles as well. Alright guys, so basically now we changed, let's say, to the beach. This is the beach profile, you know, or custom profile, so to say. There in the menu, I just you know, I just went to functionality or function, and then switched on to the beach section. And then now I would say that the quality is a bit, you know, at least not lame. It's like the green is even more green, you know, like
oh, so the grass is greener. Okay.
I think the grass is greener, as Mr. G says. It highlights the, you know, green color much more, I would say. Still okay. Alright, time for a zoom test. Let's see. We'll check out those wood logs over there. There are the woods, guys. I would say that it's quite nice. Let's see the quality of these, you know. We will zoom a bit, and then let's see. Yeah, I will say it's very clear, and you know, it's a nice quality. It really highlights the details. I can even zoom further. So yeah, it's quite nice. It really, you know, it focuses quite fast, and it really, you know, highlights the smaller parts of the plant. You know, you can really see the details on the leaves, and basically this is the maximum, you know, the 20 times zoom, and it really, you know, it's very nice. So it's quite nice. And then I just also would like to shoot some macro photo, you know, like macro photo in the video. So let's just see. Nine not zooming. This is the manual zoom. This is, you know, hardcore, literal manual zoom. I'm really taking the camera very close. Yeah, I even moved the leaf with my with the camera. That's it. Let's move on to the next test. I will show you guys some, you know, nice shots about these bricks here. You know, yeah, it looks good. This is already 50p. So basically the previous shots about the flowers and plants were 25p in Full HD, but this is already 50p in Full HD, as you can see. Yeah, we will check this guy here. Looks good. So I would say that the quality is quite nice, you know, in the sun. Yeah, so let's zoom on to the dustbin. You know, that's very important to highlight.
This is the best, you know, item in this area. So
exactly as Mr. G says. Yeah, best. Alright, guys. So guys, this is the daylight quality. The sun is already, you know, like so it's a bit cloudy. It's not full sun, so of course it's a bit darker than usual. But this is what you get at home, inside the house, you know. So I would say it's still really good. You know, it's like the picture. is perfect. It's like even in these light conditions there are no pixels. You can clearly see everything. And then now let's see if I turn on the lamp. Let's see. That's it. So now with the lamp, you know, of course, it becomes much better, even better. So guys, as you could see there in the kitchen, the light conditions weren't the best. So it was quite cloudy and so on, but now it's, you know, quite sunny. So I would say that there's a direct sunlight, and let's check out these guys, okay, in 4K. And of course, this video was not sponsored by any of these guys, but they are the subjects, okay? They are the perfect subjects. So let's see whether you can read these tiny letters, you know, there. Yeah, it's perfect. So basically, it's very nice in the sun, you know. It's very good quality there. So yeah, this is the indoor, you know, sunlight video test. Let's see some zoom there. There you go. Alright guys, that's it. Now let's move out, and then we will make some, you know, evening and then late night video quality samples as well. So guys, this is the auto program. Now this is the built-in microphone, and you know, this is like so interesting because you know, in reality this part is like dark, you know, the camera really highlights it, and this is the auto settings, okay? So I didn't even set the camera for the night vision, or not night vision, but like, you know, there is a profile for low light and even like evening shots, if I remember. We'll check that. We'll check it in the upcoming section, but this is standard automatic settings, and basically it makes the object much lighter. Look at this, Mr. G. You see? Do you see how light it is?
Yeah.
And then there is like dark.
Do you see this?
Oh yeah, there's the recording. So guys, probably this is the best area because there are no lamps here, no lights. And now I will turn on the evening profile, or you know, low light profile, and then let's see. In the upcoming section, let's check that kind of video. So as you can see, this is the low light, and interestingly the picture becomes a bit, alright, look at this, if I keep moving the picture is blurry, it's like very low. So I would say that you should only use the low light profile if the camera is on a tripod, and basically you are not moving the camera at all. It's like if you want to, you know, capture, or you see, because the refreshment or refreshing on the picture is very low. It really takes a lot of time for the picture to catch up, and then yeah. But okay, as regards quality goes, very nice. You can clearly see the difference compared to the previous you know, take where I was using the automatic function. It was much darker. Now this is very dark. And yeah, so we are just recording now, just in the evening, you know, it's like you cannot really see anything, and this is just the, you know, the darker part, and we are just basically experimenting. So yeah, now we are progressing towards the lights, but anyway, as you can see, this is the very light, very light, very dark. This is like, you cannot see anything. Yeah.
Yo.
Fight. Mortal Kombat, round 2, round 1. Guys, this is not yet the action camera durability test. This is actually the summary. This will be the summary of this Canon camera introduction, guys. So basically we are outside now, and we just decided to shoot here. So the actual summary is shot on this actual camera, so this is the...
Watch me doing splits.
Yeah, splits. So basically, we are very satisfied with the actual camera. The quality is very good, pictures are nice, the camera itself is easy to handle and easy to use. What you need to know, guys, is that charging the battery takes about 2 hours, which is perfect. I mean,
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah, no more than 2 hours. So
$1,500.
so basically, yeah, for $1,500 we absolutely recommend this camera. It's perfect. The battery is
Not
also
this
very
one,
nice.
not this one
Not
that
this
I'm
one.
just pointing at.
Not this one. So this one, the camera that I am holding, yeah. We definitely recommend. Battery, as I mentioned, takes 2 hours to charge. It is perfect. The battery life is also very good. Actually, we cannot really say anything bad, right?
I mean, not about the camera, no.
Exactly. So we were thinking we cannot say anything bad. So we would suggest it, guys. If you really have that money, don't even hesitate. Just buy it. For this amount, it's perfect. So I think that's it, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free. Drop a comment.
Drop a like and a subscribe, please.
Yes, please subscribe.
Greatly appreciated.
We appreciate it. And then, yeah, if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.